A survey found that 60% of organic gardeners hold misconceptions that could actually be harming their gardens instead of helping them. Organic gardening is often seen as a more natural and sustainable way to grow plants, but the rise in popularity has also led to the spread of several myths. Believing these myths can lead to wasted time, effort, and even decreased garden health. Here's our countdown on the top 6 organic gardening myths and the truth behind them. 6. Myth: organic gardening means no chemicals. One of the most persistent myths is that organic gardening involves absolutely no chemicals. The reality is that organic gardening does allow for the use of certain chemicals, but they must be derived from natural sources. Organic approved pesticides and fertilizers do exist, and they can be just as effective as synthetic ones. However, just because something is natural doesn't mean it's automatically safe. Overuse of organic pesticides like neem oil or copper sulfate can still be harmful to beneficial insects, soil health, and even human health. 5. Myth: organic gardens don't need fertilizer. There's a misconception that organic gardens are self-sustaining and don't require fertilizers. While healthy soil is the foundation of organic gardening, even the best soil can become depleted of nutrients over time. Organic gardeners often use compost, manure, and organic fertilizers to replenish lost nutrients and keep plants thriving. The key is feeding the soil, not just the plants, with nutrient-rich organic matter that supports microbial life. 4. Myth: organic pesticides are completely safe for the environment. Many people assume that all organic pesticides are harmless, but this isn't always true. Organic pesticides, while derived from natural sources, can still be toxic if misused. For example, rotenone, a natural insecticide, was widely used in organic farming until it was found to be highly toxic to aquatic life and possibly linked to health issues in humans. While organic gardening prioritizes eco-friendly practices, it's important to research any product, natural or synthetic, before using it in your garden. 3. Myth: companion planting solves all pest problems. Companion planting, the practice of growing certain plants together to deter pests, is a well-known organic gardening strategy. While it can be helpful, it's not a cure-all for pest control. For example, planting marigolds may deter some pests, but it won't eliminate the need for other pest management strategies, especially for more resilient insects. Relying solely on companion planting without integrated pest management methods can lead to disappointment. Successful organic pest control involves a combination of techniques like crop rotation, hand-picking pests, and using natural predators. 2. Myth: organic gardening is always more expensive. It's often assumed that organic gardening is costlier because of the perceived need for specialty products and fertilizers. While organic gardening can be expensive if you rely on store-bought products, it can also be highly cost-effective when you use homemade compost, save seeds, and practice resourceful gardening techniques. Many organic gardeners create thriving gardens by recycling materials, making their own fertilizers, and avoiding the constant purchase of chemical inputs. The initial investment in soil health and composting systems can lead to long-term savings. 1. Myth: organic gardening yields are lower than conventional gardening. A common argument against organic gardening is that it produces lower yields compared to conventional gardening. While it's true that organic methods may take longer to build soil fertility, studies show that over time, organic gardens can produce yields comparable to conventional methods. The focus on soil health, biodiversity, and sustainable practices in organic gardening often leads to healthier plants that are more resistant to pests and diseases. With patience and proper techniques, organic gardeners can enjoy abundant harvests without relying on synthetic chemicals. Organic gardening offers numerous benefits, but to fully enjoy them, it's essential to separate fact from fiction. By understanding these myths and focusing on scientifically backed methods, you can create a thriving, sustainable garden that's good for you and the environment. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.